There's my mulligan of the night.
Breaking news. Folks, I don't know what just happened, but it appears we traveled back in time to Ball 1.
There we go, hit that shot. The report is in, Gary drained, yes. You are absolutely correct. Thank you for that, Pat. Captain Obvious.
Place the Earth under our absolute control and be governed as our colony.
Kaiju battle ready. Folks, I don't know how much more damage this bridge can take.
Shoot the scoop.
Yeah.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. A giant robot version of Godzilla.
No, you don't. I could tell what you wanted to do.
Shield is down.
There we go. Got the scoop finally.
If you do not,
If I do not, what? I don't care. We're gonna go for Megalon. Why not?
Godzilla versus Megalon. Do not resist. Our technology is far superior to yours. That is all. Ha ha ha.
Oh. Oh. Well, at least I got it. Even though it was an accident. Cool, I got the multi-ball going.
Mechagodzilla must be stopped. Godzilla is getting ready to use his heat ray. Stand back. Godzilla is headed toward
Go, Gary.
Mothra.
I used the knee on the action button to get my heat ray.
Godzilla is headed towards
Go big or go home, says Pat.
Oh,
All right.
no!
Godzilla with the wallop. Gary Zola. Go, Gary Zilla.
Report on the monster.
It doesn't have quite the same ring to it, though, Pat.
Sir, the monster has flown.
That would be the.
now controls
Godzilla?
Tokyo.
Well, no, you as Godzilla, and the name is Gary Zilla.
Right.
You know.
Or you could do like what Danger Ray calls me, Gaza, and say Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there is a. I'm sure that it's a little cheaper to do Gary Zilla as a song, though. Claim it as a parody.
No. Oh,
Oh.
thank you.
Everyone, thank Mothra. Hey, BK, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? We're doing all right.
Towards the bridge.
We're.
Tesla Strike.
I think we're in. Where are we at?
Destruction
Went
Jackpot.
out already. I haven't had the greatest of games. We actually played a really good split flipper earlier.
Destruction jackpot
End up with
ready.
411 million on that.
Take cover.
So it's a decent night so far.
2, 1.
Holiday's been good. Been relaxing. Painting the media room, getting that all set up. So can't complain. Ballstaff says mine is very sustainable to set up and being absolute level. Some days it's a brick fest, and other times it's
Susceptible.
butter.
Yeah.
What?
Susceptible.
What
You
did I
said
say?
sustainable.
Oh, susceptible.
I was like, sustainable?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yes, thank you, Gary. And other times it's butter. Depends on how tilty I was with it the night before.
Yeah, Godzilla seems to be very sensitive.
Yes, we've discovered that. Gary's mentioned that before. What is
Very
it, like
sensitive.
off by just
like a tenth of a degree can make
tenth
a
of a
huge
degree, yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Ooh, for raid played.
Luckily, the building shots are good, and it was more the shooter lane auto plunger issues and the clear
Yeah,
codes.
I
Clear
did
code.
order the mod, the Abe Flip style mod, to try to improve the shooter on this and Rush. So
Yeah. I think anything that helps improve the play of a game is definitely worthwhile, even if there's a little more work to it. Especially with a game like, you want to make sure things are balanced the right way. And you can get away with it in certain games, but this one in particular, you can't really.
got it.
All right, especially with a shot like that. That's a pretty tight shot.
Ooh, into the scoop too. Power up level 2.
I love getting that into the scoop from the pop bumper. I love that. It's not easy to do on purpose. That's the shot I dream about being able to do on purpose, to get in there. But there's definitely a lot of shots you can kind of figure out where things need to go, what the timing needs to be. When it does that. All right, Sarah, with the hydrate. What's going on?
What's up, dude?
Cheers.
Happy
way-
Friday, Thanksgiving weekend for those of
Yes.
you here in the United States of America.
I have a Kona Island IP in my hands. Oh, it's let's see, Halani, I think is the name of it. Halani Island IPA.
And I've got the Gold Cliff IPA by Kona Brewing.
Yeah. Oh, the UFO. That's a new mod that that Gary put up, actually, as a matter of fact.
This is the Pinball Life one.
Yeah.
It looks just like an Attack from Mars one, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, we looked at it and we thought maybe they
I'm
just
like-
repurposed the Attack from Mars.
Yeah.
But hey, it works. It looks honestly a lot better, because the one that was on there prior, it was just literally a plastic.
Piece with a, it looked kind of cheesy.
Yeah,
but this
it
was
did.
a Pro, so everything was like just plate plastic. Because Godzilla got upgraded, Mothra got upgraded, the Mecha Godzilla got upgraded.
Yep. Yeah, we got a spotlight on Godzilla,
Godzilla now
on the
interactive
upper
lighting
left.
for
Yep.
Godzilla.
Yep.
Godzilla is headed towards the power.
So I was worried about the 007 scoop shot being tight like Zilla, but it's not so bad, says Pat. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, I don't remember having issues myself. I felt like it played a lot like Godzilla in some respects too, at least with the timing on some of the shots. You still like the UFO with a tractor beam, Pat? Huh. Yeah, I don't remember what the tractor beam was like on the premium, if they had one like that. I kind of forgotten what the premium's like. We've made this Pro look so much like the premium now. It's kind of hard to remember. Like, we even have the mecha, in the corner there.
I mean, obviously it doesn't have the power mechs that the
Right.
premium does, but that's also less things to break.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, those
Exactly.
buildings, a lot of people are having to fix them, adjust them all the time. They go out of whack. I'm
Oh, it's
kind of
a
glad I
mod
don't
pack.
have that.
Yeah. Pat was saying that last thing you mentioned with the tractor beam was a mod.
Oh,
Oh my God. The pool is closed.
yeah, but ball save wasn't.
Thankfully. Oh, good rebound.
Ready to attack.
You got it. That's what I was
Nice.
trying to hit.
There you go. Another one. What's left?
Oh, I'll
Whoa.
take it.
Lazarus, that's what's left.
No, it's the shot off the left flipper,
Oh.
the destruction lane, but nope, went away.
Oh. Got it. Oh, wow. All right. That time it actually kind of leaned more to the left, I guess because you hit it in the left?
It had ball spin.
Oh, okay. All right. Nicely handled there. 7.5 million on that run. We're feeling it.
Yes. Yes, we are.
I wasn't talking about the week or the year.
Has been thrown into a rage.
Oh, okay.
The bridge is out.
We got the sound.
Here comes the train. I can't watch. Bridge attack multi-ball.
Bridge Tech Multi-Ball is now in effect.
Godzilla is
And Godzilla is lit. And the multi-ball is lit with the heat ray. All the lights. All right, so the shots are now lit and they have been hit. Thanks to that heat ray that he did. Yeah, Gary and Ed are kaiju killers. Yeah. I like to think myself as a kaiju groupie. You know, like that one scientist in the Pacific
Rodin
Rim
joins
movie.
the battle, but Bridge Attack multi-ball ended.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got Godzilla multi-ball lit, I think, right now too. Ooh, baby! Didn't have to do a warning on that. Nice save.
I was just gently pushing on it.
Yeah. Oop. There you go. There we go. Nice tap pass. Boom. Got it.
Yes.
Here's a question.
Moody. Nice.
BK's asking, do anyone in chat uses Dr. Pinball's MDM extender for streaming that part on Bali Williams?
On who? What? Huh?
Dr. Pinball's DMD extender for streaming.
Oh, that part for Bell. Huh? For DMD, I've never didn't know it. Didn't know there was one.
Time for that, fellas. I just caught your comment there, Moody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard that one either, Gary. That's a good question to ask.
I just video the DMDs, so.
Yeah, we kind of did it on the, that's kind of the only time we've sort of cheated, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, I just have a camera that works pretty well on DMDs.
Yeah.
We also tend to have color DMDs too, so.
Right. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't save the kaiju brain. Call it your girlfriend.
Oh. You actually just watched that Pacific Rim 2 not too long ago.
Yeah. We watched 1 and 2, I think, fairly close together. They're great movies. I wish they had, more to the, the universe as they could. I'm not a big fan of the anime. I tried watching the Pacific Rim anime. I couldn't get into it at all. So yeah. I promise that I won't do that. That just it would smell after a while. I don't want to gross Gary out, Pat. So I don't think I'll do that. Allegedly, it works with the Raspberry Pi to create an HDMI out for Bally Williams machines from the 1990s, like Tom. Huh. That's cool. I really am now interested about this, BK. I plan on pointing a good camera at it instead. Yeah, that's basically what we did. But,
yeah.
But yeah.
We have a Logitech C270, and it works for doing our LCD because we only have 2 that have DMDs anymore, and that's Indy and Indianapolis 500.
Mm-hmm.
And the camera works pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I think given the fact that it is kind of, the 8-bit pixely sort of look to the, because it is a DMD, because of the simplicity of the graphics.
We also have a color DMD in them both. They're both LCD screens, so they seem to video pretty well.
Yeah,
the
that
LED
too.
one that we had on Jurassic Park.
Oh, Jurassic Park, yeah.
Did not film worth a. Did not film at all.
Yeah.
The LEDs don't like that.
I don't trust me with installing anything inside the machine. I plan on pointing. Yeah. I mean, they're easy enough to kind of do, depending on your comfort level, I guess is the best way to put it. I mean, shoot, we even made a video on how to install a pen sound card. I don't know if that's as similar or just as easy to do as that, but.
Color DMD?
Well, we did the color DMD install, or excuse me, pen sound install video.
On Jurassic Park, but we also did a color DMD install.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
On No Fear.
On No Fear, I completely forgot about that.
No!
Oh,
fuck you.
So, but they're pretty similar in how difficult they are to install, right?
Yeah, they're not terribly difficult. If you're handy with a screwdriver and some basic hand tools, you can do it.
BK's not confident.
No.
If he installs and instills confidence in me, BK, then you can do it too. I believe in you.
Sonic Classic or Sonic Class Riot. Okay,
yes.
that's it.
Hey, happy Friday to you.
Hey, it was.
I had to look at that closely too.
Your name was blue on my screen. I don't have my reading glasses on.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's okay. Sonic Class Riot. Is it a class of Sonics inside of the classroom?
So I got to get the tanks on this one.
How's it going? I'm also a big Sonic fan too. I'm kind of poking fun. We got to meet Ron Perlman at the con, says Pat. My wife is so excited. He even said he smells nice.
And Ron Perlman was immediately creeped out, like, "Oh my God, I got to stalk her. She's smelling me."
Yeah. I mean, that is definitely a good thing to keep in your mind after a while, right? Oh, Zeptunes redeem a share random entertainment news bit. Yes. So I have read an article recently. Well, first of all, they did release the photos for Indiana Jones 5 with Harrison Ford. You know, he's doing his thing. One photo looks like he's on a boat somewhere, and the other one he's kind of doing a pose.
Light Monster Zero.
Anyway, news has it now that it's going to be practical effects. Heavy on the practical effects in Indy Jones 5. So we're really excited about that. We were not too happy with 4. I'm sure you guys weren't either, right? I felt it was a little heavy on the computer, CG stuff and not so much heavy on the story. So I'm hoping they're going to kind of get the even balance like they did back in the other Indiana. I keep wanting to say Indianapolis 500 is sitting here right in front of my face. I have to catch myself every time and say Indiana Jones. Anyway, there you go. There's your random news entertainment for that. Thanks for the redeem on that, by the way. You're paying for a Theater of Magic tomorrow, BK, and delivery setup should follow the next week or so. Congratulations, BK.
Nice.
All right. And I suppose I should congratulate you before, until you get the machine. Maybe that's when I should congratulate you. But I still got to do it early, right? BK says, I read Harrison Ford said he thought the Indy 5 was unnecessary, but he's happy on how it turned out. Well, that's good. Let's end it on a good note, because I know no one was really happy with the 4th movie. Damn it. Sonic Class Riot says, hey, it's all good. Doing well. Happy holidays. So hyped to be able to check out the awesome stream. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Worked before. Love the presentation. Oh, we really appreciate that. Definitely thank you guys.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Now what? Oh, he lost a couple of balls on the multi-ball.
I lost my multi-ball.
Of course, Zeptune. You are quite welcome.
5, 4. Godzilla has Titanosaurus against the ropes. What a wallop!
Okay. Nice.
A flying saucer has
No!
Oh.
over the city.
Wow.
The damage to the city is
Indiana Jones 500, yeah.
Indiana.
I was trying to not say that every time. I don't want to also get to the point where we're making Indiana Jones 52 or 69 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, because we only have 2 DMD era games left, and that's Indy and Indy.
Yeah. So it's also fresh in my mind. Very different games, but very equally as fun in their own ways. The seller getting the Tom from said that Tom was a grail pin for him, but now that he's got Judge Dredd and Williams, Indiana. Oh, Indiana. Okay, Indy. Yeah, and people's Holy Grail machines may also change over time as well. I'll give you an example. I thought for sure we were going to hold on to, say, Twilight Zone for a very long time, but it just got to the point where we weren't really satisfied with wanting to keep the journey going with this machine, because we felt we've played it and played it as far as we could take it in terms of our enjoyment with it. So I think it might change over time with you. It's not to say that it won't. But yeah, Monster Zero, everyone. Do not turn it into a Fast and Furious franchise doing 10 damn. Yeah, I know, right, Merce? Yeah, that's been a little ridiculous. I thought that they were going to end that thing when, like, Paul Walker passed away, but no, they just kept that gravy train going. Gotta
Doubled down on it.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a redeem from Zep Team. All right, coming on up. I gotta find where the records were.
It's over by your game.
Oh, they are. Oh, here. All right. Here we go. I think this is the one with that song on it that I like. Oh, it is. Okay.
It was literally a random grab.
It was a random grab.
I did not look. I just grabbed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, If you want a one-hit wonder, a great song from the 80s, is done by the group called Boy Meets Girl. And the name of the album is Real Life, spelled R-E-E-L. MM was awesome, Pat says. And it has the song Waiting for a Star to Fall. It makes you so happy to hear that song. And I always think of happy things, happy thoughts. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of nostalgia attached to that song.
Well,
but
there's a double danger, so I
highly
gotta watch
recommend
out.
you guys at least getting this record for that song alone if you want some awesome tunes.
No!
I guess they're considered pop, but I think of them more as like new wave-ish sort of pop. I don't know. Adult contemporary is it?
Victory multi-ball.
When you go to the record stores, I always hated that. Here's the adult contemporary section. You're like, what the fuck does that mean? What genre of music is this? But yeah, anyway, thanks for the redeem there,
Yeah.
Zeptune. Mercer's asking everyone, including Shad, what franchise, IP, show, etc. would you like to make into a cabinet if you could? The Last Starfighter. That is what I would like. I would love The Last Starfighter. Not only for the pinball machine to come out, then that must mean that there's going to be finally a movie coming out, right? And they've been talking about it, and it's been in production hell for I don't know how many times in the course of however long it's been talked about, ever since way back when the first one came out.
There we go.
Anguirus joins the battle.
Do you? I'm glad you feel the same. Yeah, I mean, I've always loved that movie, especially with the whole premise. It's like, as a kid, I dreamed of the moment of like actually, you know, fighting space aliens and becoming #1 and all that. It's a great spirit. You know, that movie has great spirit. Speaking of great spirit, let's cheer Gary on.
Imposter battle. 1 out of 4.
Very well. Since you insist on
Oh, you're in the midst of it. Okay.
unleash our secret weapon.
In and out. I saw that, Gary.
Evacuate the city.
Working on the spiritual predecessors of Attack from Mars. EM. Ah, yes. Yeah, there is.
No!
Oh.
Oh, football saves on.
Oh, good. Yeah, Falstaff's got an idea of working on the spiritual predecessor of Attack from Mars, named EM.
Extra ball.
Oh, I got an extra ball. Woo!
Nice.
All right, fight or flee. Use the flippers to change.
Fight.
Oh, okay, you get to choose. I don't think I've seen this mode in quite some time. So we're trying to hit the enemy here, and he's doing this by hitting different parts on the board here. And for instance, if you hit one target, it does a tail swish. And then if you hit another thing, you get flames. Flames coming from the side of my... Sorry, I was recently watching Clue, so that's fresh in my mind too.
Oh.
Well, first we watched Knives Out, which is a great movie. The sequel's out called Glass Onion, but Clue was another movie that's kind of in the same
Up the damage done to the city
sort of
thus
same world
far.
as Knives Out. Not as quirky, I guess, or as campy as Clue. You would love something from the Zelda universe or Halo. Oh, there you go, Merce. Or Howard the Duck. See, there you go. That's the idea. We need to get Marvel and Disney on board with giving us a true Howard the Duck live-action movie. Like, not that George Lucas atrocity, right? We want something, because they have the capability. They had him guest star, and I think Seth Green voiced him, if I'm not mistaken.
Rodan
So,
joins
you
the
know,
battle.
it's there.
New York.
Oh, you passed 1 million. Oh, nice.
London. New York. London.
Oh, thanks for the score check there.
London unit. Begin offensive maneuvers.
God, I didn't realize that we needed to update our scores. I think I've had a higher score since then, but maybe not.
We are tallying up the damage
know.
done
Man.
to the city thus far.
Yeah, we really need to update our scores. That's been there since September. You meant pinball? Well, I know you meant pinball, but I'm thinking to myself, why have the pinball machine if we don't have the proper movie to do it, right? Like, I'm all for doing the George Lucas version as the pinball machine, but I guess I'd rather not, because I'm not a huge fan of that movie. I don't know. There's certain B movies, there's certain bad movies that I have a love for, and Howard never has been part of that. Plus, it's creepy at certain points, too.
Buddy.
Hey, Sean Quinn, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh.
Hope you're having a great evening or morning.
No!
Or-
Damn it. I thought I had it settled, and then
I
it decided to
know.
bounce a little bit more. The ball had too much caffeine.
Yep. I don't have the movie Clue. Does that make me clueless? But boom. Lee Thompson pitched a sequel if you. Oh, really? But the House of Mouse said no. Really? So that's interesting. BK mentioned Lee Thompson. That is I think one of the stars in Howard the Duck, or am I thinking of the wrong actress? Wasn't it like Jennifer Aniston was in Howard the Duck or something like that?
No.
Or is that Leprechaun?
It was way too
I think that was
early for
Leprechaun. I'm mixing up my my actors with movies here. Lost Boys, Dick Tracy. Oh, there you go, Falstaff. Well, Lost Boys might be interesting too. Get sort of an update of like the Dracula pen that everyone's in love with.
Dick Tracy Mumble's character be easy.
Yeah, I could totally voice that character. I just wake up in the morning and I'll just grab
have
the
him record
microphone.
record in the first like hour.
Yeah, and it's true. Gary will call me Mumbles in the morning because I will not speak clearly and enunciate. Oh, Houston native, welcome in. Longtime pinball player, both tournament, league, and otherwise. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely kind of figuring things out with this pen. I'm not going to say much more because then that's the jinx that may happen. But I think ever since we bought this machine a few months back, we've just I find myself wanting to play this thing more and more and more each and every time. Yeah, Ripley's. Oh, Ripley's is kicking your butt, Seraph. Back to video games. Oh, no. Yeah, Ripley's is tricky, man. It's fun, Dalton. It's tricky. I guess that must mean that I have to play it more in order to even enjoy it even more, yes. How much are Ripley's going for?
I don't know.
I think they're at least 10,000 at this point. Oh, they didn't quite go down, or up, rather. There was a nice article about the Doctor Who pinball and how it saved the franchise. Yeah, I read through that article quickly, Pat. It was kind of funny that they were sort of saying that it was keeping. They were believing that the pinball machine was keeping the franchise fresh in everyone's minds, because during that era when the pinball machine came out, they had a really crappy Doctor or just terrible writing or both. In my honest opinion, I mean, don't take my word for it. I'm just kind of thinking about what they had said in the article. But anyway, they were saying that because it was keeping everyone's minds on it, that they kept the show going, more or less. I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting thought. It was the same with me and the TMNT new pin. First time I saw it, except I don't own my own when I was playing on location. Yeah, Sean, yeah. It's funny you mentioned TMNT. We were talking about that pin earlier and how it kind of turned a lot of folks off, we feel, or at least I felt that, you know, it's a pin that you feel should have been indicative with more family-friendly skill sets involved with it, and instead you get a really, really, really kind of tricky pin that you know, experts would love.
There we go. Power up, level 6.
And hoard for themselves instead of letting their kids play it. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a pin that's like, if you have it in your house, it would just be
Tank
way
attack.
easier.
Shoot tank shots.
All right, tank attack multi-ball. Shoot the tank shots before they reach Godzilla.
Tanks are trying to fend off Godzilla.
Oh, yours is 5K back in August, Sarah. Really? Oh, that really is a lot more affordable than I would imagine. That's great to hear. Huh.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah, they can get pricey for sure. I would 100% buy a Lost Boys table. Yeah. I can imagine all the cool call-outs too, and the music. The music would be the best part about that pin, Merce.
Whoa.
Oh, Airball City.
Yes, a tank has successfully fired on.
And here's the thing, Merce. That movie took place at Santa Cruz. I grew up pretty close to that.
Lost Boys.
Yeah, the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, baby. I played a ton of pinball machines there. Probably the worst condition machines I've ever played in my life. You know, built-in sand and everything everywhere. But, you know, I still love the hell out of it. We're talking like, I don't know, 2000s or so. So I don't know what it's like now. This family arcade I used to play at, and the kids would play a $1.75 a pop. Damn. Sheesh. That's quite a bit for that game. And no hope of hitting the replay at 10 million. Yeah, no kidding. Especially if they got the flippers in a droopy way or something like that. Or if it's not quite balanced. There's so many things that can make a game kind of not as enjoyable just because things are in great nick or they don't have the quite the right bands on the flippers and also kind of mess with the velocity.
Or just not cleaned at all.
Yeah. You would love to see a death by stereo mode.
Godzilla has been thrown into a
Oh.
The damage to the
Yeah, I was a
city
lost boy,
is
Pat.
astronomical.
I hid away at the back alleys and the boardwalk, and I hung out with all the vampires. And I grew up, and I met Gary, and now here we are.
Enter your
Just kidding.
initials.
Grand champion. Whoa, what's up, Gary?
1.3 billion, boy.
All right, well done.
Smash it from the silence of the smooth